Welcome back to another video, everyone. This is just going to be a Q&A. I'm going to be answering 10 of the questions you guys have asked me. So let's just go ahead, jump right into it. And we're going to be starting off with the first one. I'm a beginner and I only have $1,000. How should I approach trading? If you're a beginner and you only have $1,000, you should not even be putting any of that real money into an account yet. What you need to do is open up a paper trading account and start practicing there. Figure out a strategy, go ahead, create a trading plan, get your discipline, get your psychology in check. Start there before you put any money into an account. And then once you feel ready and you have been profitable on a paper trading account, then I would go ahead, put some of that money into a prop firm, maybe like Top Step, get a 50K account. And then I would go ahead and start trading with a 50K Top Step account. But make sure you are profitable on a paper trading account, because if you're a beginner and you have no idea what you're doing, there's no reason for you to go ahead and start throwing that money into the market. And most likely you're just going to lose it. So go ahead, take the slow route. I know people get into trading because they want to make quick money, but take that slow route. Go ahead, do a paper trading account. Take months and months and months to learn and make sure you perfect your craft. Make sure you're profitable on a paper trading account. Then go ahead, take a challenge account and test your skills and see if you can go ahead and pass the challenge account. All right, the second question is, what separates a profitable and unprofitable trader? And really what it is your psychology. Psychology is going to be the main thing that's going to separate unprofitable and profitable traders. The winning strategy is out there. I'm sure a lot of unprofitable traders have the winning strategy and they're using it, but when it comes down to it, it's their psychology. They're not holding their winning trades long enough. They're cutting their losses way too late. They're over trading, over leveraging, stuff like that. They're just panicking when they're in a trade. The reality of it is trading's a psychology game. So if you do not have your psychology on check, most likely you're not going to be able to handle day trading. So that's why I think the main thing is psychology that separates unprofitable and profitable traders, not the strategy itself or their systems. The third question is, how do I find red folder news? And honestly, I just go to forexfactory.com and they have the red folder news there, even yellow folder news, stuff like that. It's super easy, but it is forexfactory.com. I definitely recommend it. The next question is, have I had to tweak my strategy recently to adjust to market changes? No, I haven't. The strategy I've been using for quite some time now, I have not had a tweak. I do the same thing every single day in the markets and it works out. Sure, I take some L's and I take some W's as well. I have not needed to tweak my strategy. I just stay doing the same thing. The next question is, what advice would you give a beginner trader? And honestly, I think the biggest thing is make sure you do not rush the process. Take the time to learn. Do not get distracted and do not let all these things you see on social media affect you and your trading. A lot of times these beginner traders, they go onto social media, they see these people are making crazy money from trading, and that has taken those people years and years and years, and it's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of just bettering yourself. So make sure you take the time and do it the right way and get better at trading through paper trading before you throw any money into the market. That's another thing. Don't throw any money into the market until you are ready. You can paper trade completely for free. So don't be buying these challenge accounts and do not be throwing all your money into a personal account when you have no idea what you're doing. So my biggest advice is take your time and learn the right way. The next question is, what platforms/brokers do I use to trade on? So I use TradingView to chart, and I use Top Step as the prop firm, and then Tradeovate's the broker. So I link my Tradeovate through my TradingView and I do everything through TradingView, but TradingView everyone uses to chart on. It's super simple and I actually love TradingView. Tradeovate, I've really had no issues with the broker. I've been using them for quite some time now. And then Top Step's the prop firm. That's who I'm funded with. And really, I have no major complaints with Top Step. They've been doing me good, but those are the three things I do use. Next question, what do you do on the weekends with the team? So on Saturdays, we'll usually have a session. It'll just talk about something educational. We might be talking about psychology. We might be talking about discipline. We might be talking about a trading plan. We might be talking about bettering yourself, stuff like that. We're going to be doing some sort of educational content like that. And then on Sundays, we're doing a market review of what last week was like. And then we're talking about the upcoming week, kind of what we can expect, what we can do, stuff like that. So I definitely try to keep us active on the weekends as well. Never want to stop learning. So if you want to join my group Live Trade with me and catch these live sessions on the weekends and during the weekdays, you can go ahead, click the link in my bio or click the link in the description. Right now, it is only $10 a week, which is a complete steal. So make sure you guys go ahead and join that. The next question is, how important is journaling your trades? And honestly, I think journaling your trades is super important. When I started journaling my trades, that's when I started becoming profitable. I was literally sitting there writing every single day about my profitable days, break-even days, and losing days, and I was writing down what I was doing right and what I was doing wrong. And when I started writing down the same thing almost every single day on what I was doing wrong, it forced me to look at it, recognize it, and I changed it. And whenever I changed it, that was a game changer. I wouldn't have recognized or actually sat there and realized what I was doing wrong if I wasn't writing it down and focusing in on that exact thing. But when you write it down, you focus in and dial in on that one specific thing, you're going to be forced to change it if you want to better yourself. So I think journaling is such a good way to focus on everything, because the reality of it is you need to pay as much attention to your losers as you do your winners, because those losers are what's going to form you into a better trader. You have to correct those in order to become a better trader. The losers are just as important as the winners. All right, the ninth question, have you blown accounts? And I'm not going to lie, this is what I was talking about earlier when I say don't rush the process, don't throw any money into the markets. I've blown so many accounts, it's crazy, because I was just rushing, right? And that's what I tell you guys. I tell you from experience, don't be doing that. Learn the right way, learn through paper trading. There's no reason to rush it, but I've blown so many accounts, I've lost track. I've taken it all as a learning lesson. So I've definitely learned from it, and it's made me a better trader. But looking back at it, it was crazy that I threw all that money into the market when I didn't even know what I was doing or didn't even fully comprehend trading. But yeah, I've blown so many accounts, it's crazy. Challenge accounts are a lot easier to me now than they were a long time ago because I actually know what I was doing. But it is just crazy thinking about probably all the accounts I blew when I did not know what I was doing. The last question is, what was your biggest mistake in trading? Honestly, a mistake would be like, let's say when I threw $3,000 into a live account and lost it in like 2 days because I did not know what I was doing, or just throwing all that money into challenge accounts and blowing them like crazy. Those are some pretty big mistakes, but I learned from them. So I'd have to say those are my biggest mistakes, but I don't regret them whatsoever because I took those as lessons and I learned from them. And that's what's made me into a better trader today. I did not give up. Those mistakes formed me into a better trader, and I do not regret them at all. But I would say losing like the $3,000 in 2 days, that was my biggest mistake. If you guys want to join the group and live trade with me, you can click the link in my bio or in the description. It's only $10 a week right now. If you guys want to check out the free course, you can click the link in the description. It's completely free. There's 14 videos on it right there. I highly recommend you check it out. But I will go ahead, catch you guys in the next video.